speaking of allocation issues and speaking of, difficulty getting product from supplier, Asmodee, we don't have an article for this actually, but Asmodee, the main official UK supplier of Pokemon cards in the UK, is recently announced that they've got a new scheme or a new way to try and combat a lot of these bedroom sellers, a lot of these, I guess, newcomers in the Pokemon.
Who is selling bedrooms?
Bedrooms with Pokemon wallpaper. Anyway, long story short, Asmodee now are requiring all of their accounts to be VAT registered, so VAT registered. I mean, for those who, do you guys want to give a rundown on what being VAT registered means, or should I take it
VAT
away?
is literally just the European way of going, oh, you've made some money, you owe us some more money, and it's based on revenue, not profit. A lot of places in the world have a profit-based taxation system, and some places have a revenue-based tax system.
Most places have revenue-based. VAT is universal, apart from the main economy.
Well, yeah, but I'm on about the main economy of the world, America. Like America doesn't have it. They all their taxation is based on profits.
And that's the way the world should be, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, VAT, this sounds good. Yeah. The VAT sounds brilliant because what is VAT? A pain in the arse. So that means if you're a bedroom seller, you want to sign up to VAT? Good luck. Yeah. It is horrid.
There's a limit on it as well. So if you earn over 85,000, you have to be VAT registered. You can't if you're under, you can still choose, but you're gonna have added cost there. Every quarter you're gonna have to submit your VAT return now, and you're gonna have to pay extra. The good what I say is, first of all, why are Asmodee doing this? They're doing this to combat a lot of the bedroom sellers, a lot of the stores that are. You've seen it on Facebook now. Apparently, someone scammed a lot of people out of some Hidden Fates ETVs. They promised them, they took payment, they didn't deliver, and the issue with that is because there's no accountability on these stores. You don't know who they are, you don't know what they're doing, and they also have no experience. They have no experience with running a business first and foremost, which is the most important factor.
Logistics
they have
logistics
is harder than many people think. It's more expensive than people think, and that's why especially we've been so prominent and so pushing forward of Pokeram, because we've done that well. We've done that really, really well. We've established ourselves as a, I don't want to say a market leader, but definitely one of the stores that you can trust. If people want to debate our prices, they can do, but what we are is we're a service, and you get what you pay for, and you get it fast.
I would say money management is a big thing about business.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, if you get loads of pre-orders on Pokerand and you go, right, we've allocated this profit to the next thing, and then you buy that, but then you don't get your allocation.
Yeah.
There has to be genuine trust there. So it's the same with great. If anyone's ever wondered why there's not many middlemen for PSA in the UK, it's for that. No, it's for that reason. It's because of trust. Because if we went out and just went, oh, we're going to go spend all your profit and maybe you'll get your cards back. That's huge.
No, I mean, it's a pain in the arse in the sense of you can't start at the level that we are or that our competitor is. Like, you have to put in so much bloody work before they even recognise that you exist.
But this by Asmodee is a massively positive sign.
It's amazing. It is amazing, yeah.
Because VAT is kind of essential for business, especially in the UK as well. Like, you get taxed based on like your revenue, but at the same time you get to expend some of your spending. So if you're buying in product, you get your VAT back. If you're spending money on certain postage methods and stuff, you get your VAT back. Like,
exactly.
Good.
So I will summarize it by saying this is a fantastic thing. Yes, it will kill a lot of the bedroom sellers. It will kill a lot of the non-professional sellers, but that's a good thing. However, if you're a bedroom seller who had experience over the last year or so, you think you're doing really well, you're confident with your ability, you've got the right ethics, the right morals, you've got a good business sense, then this is not a problem for you. It's just a hurdle. So what I would recommend to those legit bedroom sellers or who want to turn this into a great business is just get yourself VAT registered. And to be fair, if you're a customer and you're buying product from a store who isn't VAT registered, it's like, well then, what? So you're saying the store I'm buying from hasn't done over 85,000 in the last year, which is not much when you're looking at booster boxes costing £100. You're looking at Hidden Fates, etc.
Yeah,
that's not much. So you shouldn't really be buying from that person anyway. Exactly. Yeah. So what I would say is for those who are here illegitimately and for the wrong reasons want to make a quick buck, that's going to kill them. Those who are bedroom sellers who are very serious about what they're doing, this now will give you a way to go legit. Now you got to make the decision. Do I want to do this long term? Do I think I can do this long term? If you can provide a great service, then go for it. Get yourself VAT registered and then provide a great service. And like Tom mentioned, if you go to Asmodee and you pay £77 for a booster box, 20% of that or the VAT portion of that is going to be refunded when you not refunded, but it's going to be deducted when you do your VAT return. So whatever you sell and whatever you charge VAT, it'll be taken off.
It'll also mean you need to get an accountant.
Yeah, I was going to say biggest thing, get an accountant, because
Yeah, for sure.
But that's another legitimizing.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're paying an accountant to do your books, then you've got your VAT registration, your VAT is being handled correctly, and that just again adds to your legitimacy.
Yeah.
So
be sure to do it though, because HMRC like do this sort of thing of, yeah, it's okay, and then we'll shoot you if you don't do it right. Like they will not be
especially
okay
with
with it.
VAT.
Like they don't play games.
Focus
They
on
don't
running your
play
business
Pokemon.
as well. Focus on running your
Yeah.
business. There are many people in life where that sometimes you want to kind of like not spend as much money by doing it yourself, etc. I feel like accountants one where you don't want to do that. Barber something you don't want to do that. Tailor you don't want to do that. There are people who provide services that you definitely need. So definitely take an
solicitors
accountant.
and accountants.
Yeah, and good luck to those who want to start brick and mortar stores or online stores. Hopefully more power to them. And hopefully this now will legitimize you and give you the confidence you need, because the other side of it is the issue you have as well is you have so many people buying Hidden Fates ETVs. You have so many people buying so much stuff from Asmodee that when the market starts to slow down like it is right now, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get stores like Pokerun. We can afford to hold stock longer because we've done, like Connor mentioned, we've done the money management, we've done the risk management, and we're confident what we're buying. Many people will have, when the hype was going crazy and you could sell whatever you wanted to immediately, will have bought more than they can deliver, and now they're going to be in a big mess when the stock comes back. Hidden Fates had Game had ETB. Game had Hidden Fates ETVs in stock all day today. Might be in stock still now. That's amazing, right? A retail store now, such as Game, a powerhouse in fulfillment, etc., can now fulfill these boxes. What's that going to do to the bedroom seller? You're now not going to need to spend £150 to some bloke on Facebook selling out their garage when you can go to Game and everything's covered. So look, we get into a stage now where suppliers coming back, scalpers will slowly start to not exist. And what we've been saying the whole time will happen. So all these people who are complaining in the community, stock matters massively. So this is a good way from Asmodee by giving the legitimate stores more stock and killing off the ones who aren't legitimate. So it's a great move by them. I wish they did it. To be fair, I wish they did it. And this should have been in place for their entire, entirety of them existing.
As a wholesale business, it should have been like it should have been there from start, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good move for them. Hopefully, it means better things to come. And maybe they are looking at these issues, and maybe you're watching right now. So hopefully they're gonna do more than just this. But I think it's a good first step.
I think stock is starting to appear again. I got a phone call the other day from a store in Birmingham that was like, "Oh yeah, your order's here for your Shining Fates pin collections." I was like,
Amazing.
"Hello."
I'm still waiting for Chase Games. Out of the 10 ETVs from Chase Games for Shining Fates, hopefully that's going to get fulfilled at some point. I think Shining Fates is one that's still very slow. We got pin collections, we got what we ordered, but it was the lowest wave yet, is what I'll say. We had a big one at the start. I wouldn't say a big one at the start, but in proportion, that was the big one. Then we had a smaller one. Then we had a tiny one, which is the
10
last
boxes,
one.
then one.
Yeah.
Does that Shining Fates is probably going to be in print for them 2 years, like Hidden Fates?
I don't know if it's as good as I don't know.
It's
if
not as
people
popular
want it
now.
as
It's come
much.
out. People,
It
the
might not be
market's
as
not reacting
popular,
to it as positively, but they still. To be fair, they haven't even finished yet. So I don't know where they're going to go or how that's going to happen. But
I don't know if it's going to carry on selling the same kind of way that it does. I think the quality is pretty bad, and I think people are not happy about that.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
It
It's
shows you.
not even the full arts, it's the baby shinies. They're just horrid.
Even Battlestars hasn't really been a set that's taken the world by storm. Vivid Voltage was selling out in seconds. That was because it was the community was a much more active place anyway, because of Logan Paul, because of the hype in general. But I say Logan Paul, I mean the trickle down effect that Logan Paul had. But Chilling Reigns around the corner, so we'll see about that. I think what I do love is that the community do react to the good sets and they react badly to the bad sets. That's really good to know. It's good to see.